When you're talking about Kenyan artists, there's one artist you cannot miss to mention, and that has to be Wyre. Wyre, the love child, who was once part of Necessary Noise. I mean, he's still part of Necessary Noise. So Wyre, who's a part of Necessary Noise and one of the biggest artists we have in the country, we got to have a sit down with him. Let's listen in to the interview.
Yo, some of that positive vibe. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, lion.
Locks, it means different things to different people. To some people, it symbolizes a struggle. You know what I mean? For me, it symbolizes my journey. My journey through the years. This year, I celebrate 26 years in the music industry, and I don't take it for granted at all. That I'm still here doing what I love. So for me, it symbolizes a journey that I've been through, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to still be here. I'm still looking forward to many more years of doing music, entertaining my fans, passing messages through the music.
Me want to tell you how me really feel without deceit. Cause when me look at life, it's like a journey and repeat. No threatening on me life would ever make a boy retreat. Anything you take a boy for succeed, me have to do it.
The challenge is to the artist to try and figure out how they could remain relevant. I, for one, really study my consumer. I study my fans a lot. Anytime a fan stops me for an autograph and say, hey, remember that tune called Uprising, man, would like to hear something else like that. Anytime I hit back studio, I'll remember that comment and try and see how can I bring that vibe, but sounding more fresh and more new. You know what I mean? Another thing, I don't shy away from experimenting. So when artists of the younger generation decide that they want to reach out for me, to me that they want to work on a project, I don't shy away from it. You know, I'm like, okay, let's see where this can head. Let's work on a new project, try and create this new sound, bring my vibe to it, try and see if we can give it an edge, and hopefully come out with a new sound. And that's how you stay fresh in the industry. For me, my passion has constantly been in music, because I believe it's the best way I can impact on the youth through my music, through production. That's my passion. Right now, I recently ventured into the tech space, and we're building a platform called Blow, which is enabling artists to be able to monetize their art at the very early stages of their career. So you don't have to wait 5 to 10 years before you start making revenue. You can easily make revenue off a 16-bar freestyle that you've done a cappella with that content. So we're trying to see what's the best way we can impact on the younger generation of artists and make things easier for them. They don't have to go through the kind of stress we went through.
Going on with a 10, now say bye-bye to your ex-girlfriend. You say that
She came straight to me, tell me love, tell you better conversate. She said that she tried to be with me, but you can't carry on me no true. She said that.
Maybe what I've changed over the years is a stage act. I don't focus too much on the choreo, more into, because I do a lot of live band performances. So once in a while, maybe when I'm doing more of the dance hall is when you see the dances. But when the reggae, it's more about the vibe with the band, you know, how you jam with the band and how you get the message out there and the energy that you give out to the crowd. That's what gets back. But yeah, deep down, I'm still a dancer, man. And there's a new project coming out, still related to dance, that I can't quite speak about right now.
cause any man don't want me, I forget. Can't get you, never seen that yet. No, all I get is yes. So give it up, boy, cause me are the best, so
She
yeah.
want to treat me, she want to be with me, she want to settle down and to give me 50.
There's one thing we had said, we want to take dance to the next level in Kenya, and that's how we came up with the concept of Sakata. And that did wonders, man, because what happened is now anytime we used to go on tour in different counties, the crews who are on Sakata are the stars of that county, and they're the ones getting paid by the clubs to perform, to cut and raise for us. So for me, I think we played our role at that time, and we give thanks for the kind of reception that Sakata got, man. And it changed lives out there, man.
Sina amani kwa moyo, mibila wewe, mukambwe mawazoni,
There's a couple of projects I've gotten into, but I can't quite announce it right now because I'll be giving away the surprise. But yeah, you probably hear it on Grapevine soon. So.
bila wewe, sina mahaba tele, nishida kuendelea mbele, sina amani kwa moyo.
Naz is a media personality with her radio show. I've been busy in the tech space also. We both tour internationally at different points, so even linking up has been a bit of a challenge. But this year we said, you know what, man, let's make it happen. Let's see what we can do. And the response has been amazing. With the first single, big up Mix Master Chow on the beat. Big up the whole crew that came through for directing the video and the cast. I think there's a certain nostalgia that our fans have been thriving on when it came to that single, because it told them, a lot of them keep on saying that it reminds us of Bless My Room kind of vibe, a spiritual, conscious music. Yeah. So we're currently working on the EP. It's a lot of work going into it, but we're hopeful that we'll come up with the right sound.
Captain of my life, Father, steer me back to sanity.
How you interpreted that version as an artist is what your selling point would be. For instance, when I did the JB Minor song, guys were like, in fact, even JB was trying to figure out, what am I trying to achieve with this direction? So when I got him into studio, he didn't expect that to be the end product, but he loved it. When he listened to the final mix of the song, he was like, man, you're a genius, man, you know. And it really changed a lot of things, because he started performing now in street jams. I started getting booked at his Mugidi shows. You know what I mean? So that mix, the mix of culture, really, it taught us a lot. You know, he learned a lot about the youth market. I learned a lot about his River Road market, and it created a whole new vibe and new opportunities for us. We started touring together as well, so that really helped. A larger Grapevine, man. You've been there for us since day one, man. You know, so I remember doing interviews from back in the days with Akina Switch, you name it, Akina Chris Kirua. Yeah, it was legendary, man, back in the days. And it's good to see you guys still doing that, pushing the content out there. Large up yourself, man.
From Wyre the Love Child, this is where I take a short breather, but don't you go too far, because I'll be back with more of Grapevine.
What you gotta do?